Hi, Ron and Ann back again with more highlights of God's faithfulness through 50 years of ministry here at Crossroads.
You know, over the last several weeks, we've had a lot of fun combining a nostalgic stroll down memory lane with hard-hitting historical facts, or as we prefer to call it, Crossroads Trivia.
Still looking for that perfect name for the segment, aren't you,
I'm not
Ann?
going to stop either, eventually.
Well, while I'm not sure how hard-hitting these questions are, or even how trivial they are, I do know that they're definitely nostalgic. And who better to reminisce about the past but those who have been around the longest?
That's right. And one of those people would be your mother, Norma Jean Mainse. For many years, Mom was a regular on 100 Huntley Street, but many of you also know her from the numerous trips to the Holy Land that she and Dad have led.
So here's our first question. How many tours to Israel have David and Norma Jean Mainse hosted through the years? Between 10 and 25, between 25 and 40, between 40 and 55, or over 60?
Well, here with the answer is truly the hostess with the mostest, Norma Jean Mainse.
Well, let me see how many times. Well, we started in 1968, and so we've been going every year since then, and sometimes twice a year. And so that's probably between 60 and 70 times. But it is an exciting tour. We never get tired of going to Israel. It's our most favorite place in the world to go. The Bible comes alive, it really does. So many people say that they have, just instead of reading words, they are seeing visual pictures of Israel in their mind when they read the scriptures. And so we have a wonderful time together of fellowship, and then in the garden of the garden tomb, we have a wonderful time of communion service. And then in the Jordan River, David baptizes those who want to be baptized, a reconfirmation of their first baptism, or sometimes a lot of people have their first baptism there. So it's a wonderful time to walk where Jesus walked, and not only where Jesus walked, but the apostles, the prophets, and it is one of the most exciting things you'll ever do in your life. And so we're going again in November this year, November 8th to the 22nd. So please join us if you can. We would love to have you. God bless you.
So the answer is D. David and Norma Jean have hosted more than 60 tours to the Holy Land.
All right. And for many years, Mom and Dad have gone twice a year, and more recently, they've been leading one trip a year in November. In fact, in case you're thinking that you'd like to join them this fall, here's the information you need to get all the details. It's November 8th to the 22nd, and for more information, call 905-332-6400, extension 4024, or go online at crossroads.ca, and you can just download all the information right there.
Those trips are always exciting and inspirational. Well, moving on, our next question is about just that. Moving on. In 1992, Crossroads' 15-year lease at our original location at 100 Huntley Street in downtown Toronto finally came to an end.
Just prior to that, construction had begun on a brand new production studio and office building located at what was already referred to as the Crossroads of the Golden Horseshoe area of Ontario, where three major highways cross, the QEW and highways 403 and 407. The Crossroads Center was dedicated to the glory of God and up and running as the brand new home of the 100 Huntley Street program and the headquarters of the Crossroads family of ministries.
And during the very first 100 Huntley Street program that originated from the Crossroads Center, something very memorable occurred. And here's our next question. What special item was transported by helicopter to the new location from the original 100 Huntley Street building in downtown Toronto? Was it a Canadian flag, a wooden cross, a satellite dish, or the number 100?
And of course, you know me with my iPhone videos. I asked David Mainse to give us the answer.
All right.
We're outside the Crossroads Center here, and it really is the Crossroads. It's the Crossroads of 407, 403, and the Queen Elizabeth Way. And you can hear the noise of the traffic. But what we brought from downtown Toronto was the number 100. Now, this was the very number that God inspired, I believe, to me. I had been opening my Bible and finding the number 100 almost every time I would open the Bible, and I said, God, are you trying to say something? And then I came up in front of that building on Huntley Street, and that number 100 was glinting in the sunlight. And I said, yes, I know now why you were saying the number 100. And so here we are, and we're celebrating this, and of course we brought this because it's so special. A Toronto firm donated a helicopter to us, picked us up in the schoolyard, Jarvis Collegiate Schoolyard, right next to the old 100 Huntley Street building, and picked up Normatine and me, flew us down here. We reported live along the way and landed right in front. And I rushed over and put the numbers up. The holes were already drilled for it. And so that's the story of something very special. Then the city of Burlington named this street coming in here, our laneway, Huntley Street. So we still have a 100 Huntley Street.
The answer was the number 100.
Okay, well, that's our time for today. Be sure to drop by the Crossroads Center sometime this summer. Special things happening.